What is up everyone, Fantasy Monkey back with another video, and this is going to be our week 5 edition of Waiver Wire Hustle. In this episode, we're going to give you 5 players we think you should target off the waiver wire for week 5. But before we get into it, here's our weekly question. Who do you guys think has been the biggest surprise so far, and who do you think has been the biggest bust? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But anyways, with all this being said, let's jump into the video. Kicking this off, our first waiver wire suggestion is Garland of the Arizona Coyotes. Okay, yes, I do find it hard recommending an Arizona player.
You what?
But Garland's numbers are just too good to be ignored at the moment. He's been pretty solid so far this season, as he's put up 5 goals and 8 assists in 12 games. I mean, yes, this is pretty surprising, but don't sleep on this guy for too long. He plays on the top line, which has looked great alongside Keller and Schmaltz, along with also being on the top power play unit. Oh yeah, another plus with Garland is he shoots the damn puck. For fantasy, I love guys that put the puck on net because it means chances for more goals. He's had a whooping 47 shots so far, which puts him in the top 10 in the league for the category. If Garland is available on your waiver wire, we recommend going out there and grabbing him, especially if you're in need for a high volume shooter. Next up, we have Andrei Palat of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Guys, how is he only 56% owned in Yahoo leagues?
What the hell?
Like, he's on the top line alongside Steven Stamkos and Braden Point. Not to mention, he's also on the top power play unit. This alone makes him such a valuable player because we all know how deadly the former champs are when it comes to putting the puck in the net. Palat is in a nice spot to succeed this year, and so far, he's scored 5 goals and 3 assists in 11 games, while 4 of those points have came from the power play. Another nice thing about Palat is that he adds some value in terms of hits, so if you're in a banger league, there's more than just points to be found here. All in all, Palat's exposure to solid line mates alone makes him such a good fantasy addition, so we recommend targeting him before he's gone. Our next pickup suggestion is Andrew Copp from the Winnipeg Jets. So with Patrick Laine out of town, Copp has found himself in the Jets' top 6, and as of right now, he's actually on the top line with Mark Scheifele. With this upgrade, he's done pretty good. This could be just a consequence of him playing with some really good players in Winnipeg, but do give Copp some credit. He so far has put up some nice numbers, notching 12 points in 12 games. His usage is also pretty nice, as he's been averaging about 19 minutes a game. He also shoots a good amount, tallying 35 shots so far. It sucks that he is on the top power play unit, but as long as Copp sticks in that talented Winnipeg top 6, he should be in for a solid fantasy year. If Copp is available in your league, don't hesitate to add him, as he should provide you with some good value. Next up, we recommend adding Dustin Brown from the Los Angeles Kings. Similar to Arizona, I do have a tough time recommending players from the Kings, but Brown has shown that he still has some fantasy value, and for that reason, he's on the list. He's been blazing hot as of late, tallying 3 multi-point showings in the past 5 games. To be more specific, he scored 6 goals and put up 11 points in 12 games. He also has been getting a good amount of ice time at around 17 minutes a game. The key thing here is that Brown plays alongside Andrei Palat, who has been dynamite this season. Another plus is that he's on a top power play unit as well, so all this exposure alone gives Brown good potential for fantasy. One thing I really love about Brown is that he has always been a good multi-category beast. What I mean is that along with points, he gets shots and hits, which makes him a good player for banger leagues. Yes, he has been hot as of late and does have a solid floor, but beware of some trying nights in LA where they do get lit up. But other than that, he should be a solid pickup, so go out there and add him. And our final pickup suggestion is defenseman Alec Martinez from the Vegas Golden Knights. The veteran defenseman has been providing fantasy teams with some good value this season. No, he is not the most flashy defenseman out there, but he is one of those guys that you can rely on every night to get the job done. Just an absolute stud.
Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
He only has 6 points so far this season, but that's not the main reason you're going to want to add him. Let me tell you why you want this guy. He's been dominating in the blocks and plus-minus category, so if you're in a categories league and are in need of help with those stats, I really recommend you add this guy. So far, he has blocked 40 shots, putting him in 2nd place in the league for that stat, and is also 4th in the league in plus-minus, being a positive 11 through 10 games. His stats would be even higher had Vegas not had their games postponed. Overall, Martinez gets a ton of usage as he's on the top defensive pairing while also quarterbacking the second unit in Vegas. This guy has been a beast, and if you're looking for a defenseman, I urge you to snatch him since he adds tremendous multi-category value. And that's it for this week's episode of Waiver Wire Hustle. Remember to tune into next week's episode, and if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and post your comments down below. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day.